Hey fellas, welcome to my video. Snorkel here, and I'm going to be doing a fight night prediction on UFC Fight Night. Lemos versus Jandiroba. Absolutely gripping stuff. I'm gripping right now. Yeah, this is some ass. You know, there are some good fights. Besides the main event, there are some pretty decent-ish fights. You know, we've got the fucking Iron Turtle.
Your tape, it won't sell. Yo, I'm sorry, ho, that I couldn't be your Romeo. Cause you were too focused on Julio. And now I'm too focused.
Slept on. I fucking love the Iron Turtle, bro. He should be the main event. Bro, fucking completely fucking saved this card. If they didn't have my boy, Jeongyeong Park, this would be probably one of the worst cards out. Let's start off with the first night. Go from prelims up. I think maybe I might start going main event down just so we start the video off with a bit of hype. But then, you know, what's the point of even watching the video? So you might as well start at the prelims. There's always going to be the timestamps in the description. So if you want to go to the main card, just go to it now. But yes, starting off with the first fight. Mohammed Usman versus Thomas Petersen. Petersen spelt S-E-N instead of S-O-N, which is a bit weird. So Usman is the -150 favorite. Both are coming off a loss. But before the loss, they were both on a free fight win streak. Yeah, I like Thomas Petersen. I saw him from the contenders up. I think he's only had one fight in the UFC, but I saw his contenders fight, and I've seen him now, and I'm I think that was just the nerves got to him in his UFC debut. But I don't really rate Mohammed Usman that much. He seems like every time he wins, he just wins, except for that one KO he had. But every time he wins, like, he looks so close to losing, and like he looks really nervous on the feet. And Petersen actually has a lot of KOs, even though he's a wrestler. So I'm gonna go with the underdog, Petersen. I think he'll get him down in the second round and ground and pound. TKO. Yeah, pretty much a coin flip, but I think Petersen is more solid. That's just my opinion. Cancel me if you want. Okay, moving on to the next fight. Luciana Carolina versus Lucie Pudilova. Pudilova. Not gonna lie, cannot fucking remember this Luana Carolina. I haven't really had time to watch their fights and shit. I remember Lucie Pudilova. I remember her last fight. Yeah. Pretty sure. So Pudilova is the -120 favorite. Yeah, she's a bit younger, but Pudilova seems more solid just from their topology record. So I'm just gonna go with the favorite here. Just go with the coin flip. She's a -120 favorite, so she seems a bit more solid. So yeah, I'm going to go Pudilova by decision, as it's WMA, so it's always decision. Okay, moving on to the third fight. Loik Radzhabov versus Trey Ogden. Radzhabov is the -150 favorite. I'm going to go Radzhabov by KO. It always seems like, to me, it's kind of like Mohammed Usman with Trey Ogden. Like, he just always looks like he's struggling so hard for the win. He's never dominating. He's always just he needs to get them down or he's going to get outclassed on the feet. And Radzhabov seems fucking solid. I think he's kind of a bit oldish, and also he's fighting really irregularly. But I am not impressed by Trey Ogden. I did think he won his last fight. There was a no contest. I thought that was absolute bullshit. It was that was when there was the exact same thing where the ref calls the submission too early, or he stops the fight too early, and then the guy complains, and then somehow he cucks the fighter and gets into no contest. So the ref just absolutely fucks both of them. I don't know how you get around that. I think if it's a no contest in that situation, Trey Ogden should just get at least the win money. But even then, his record gets fucked, and it's just kind of, But I don't know how you fix that. But yeah, gonna go Loik Radzhabov by KO. I think round 2 or 3. I'm probably going to go just manifesting some vibes in the air. Round three, KO. Moving on to the next fight. Miranda Maverick versus Dione Barbosa. So this is Barbosa's second fight. Like, contenders wanted to be, and this is their second fight. Maverick was scheduled to fight Tracy Cortez last week before Macy Barber got injured and Cortez stepped up. Yeah, Maverick is been around for fucking ages, and she usually wins. I think she's got way more experience in the UFC and fought way better competition. So yeah, I'm going to go Miranda Maverick by decision. I think Barbosa's kind of getting pushed up to like the higher end of the low tier, you know? I think Maverick's like almost ranked, and then Barbosa's like just debuted, so yeah, it's a bit of a mismatch, IMO. I'm going to go Miranda Maverick by decision. And then Brian Kelleher versus Cody Gibson. Oh, shit. So, Gibson's coming in the -230 favorite. Two old heads, 36 and 37. Fuck. What's their weight? Why the fuck does it say their weight? It's like 148. I guess it's bantamweight. I thought it might be featherweight, yeah, but it is bantamweight. Yeah, well, yeah, so 36 and 37 for bantamweight's pretty old. Gibson is like a fucking weight bully because he's pretty fucking tall for bantamweight, 5'10". He's like the same height as Sean O'Malley then. And, yeah, Kelleher is shorter. But, yeah, they're both coming off... No, Kelleher's coming off 3 losses and Gibson's coming off 2 losses. I don't know about you guys, but I watched The Ultimate Fighter and I watched his performances since, and Gibson just always looks so shit. I don't know. Gibson's weird because I feel like he is decent, but he just chokes or something. And Kelleher always looks pretty good. And Kelleher's actually fought some like legit ass guys. So yeah, I have no idea why Gibson's the -230 favorite when Kelleher's fought the better competition, hasn't got kicked out of the UFC and had to fight in random low orgs. So yeah, I understand these odds. I think this is some fucking free money. I'm going to go Kelleher by decision, I think. I think Gibson will tough it out. And, you know, if Kelleher's kind of, you know, they won't be as quick because they're both kind of old for bantamweight, so I don't think he's going to get caught that much, but I think, yeah, it'll be quite decisive victory by Kelleher by decision. Okay, moving on to Jeongyeong Lee versus Hyder Amil. Hyder Amil's got that fucking Giga Chad jaw. He looks like the donkey meme. Okay, so yeah. Hyder Amil is undefeated, and Jeongyeong Lee has only lost once. They're both pretty fucking solid. This is like one of the better fights in the card for sure. I don't know why. Kind of seems like you kind of kill off a prospect's momentum no matter who wins here. It's a bit of a weird matchmaking. I guess it's a really good fight, but I'm surprised that they made this. You know, I would have liked to have seen these guys beat some other fucking low, bad record guys and kind of push them up a bit and then make the fight more hyped. But anyway, at least I guess they need some actually fucking decent cards in this fight. There's literally only like 3 fights that are decent, and this is one of them. But yeah, I'm going to go Amil by KO round 2. This seems like kind of a coin flip to me. And Lee hasn't fought in like a whole year, and Amil has been way more active than Jeongyeong Lee. But yeah, kind of a coin flip, but I'm just kind of making a mana pick with Hyder Amil here. Moving on to Dooho Choi versus Bill Algeo. Bill Algeo is fucking... I'm a Bill Algeo supporter, bro. I always like him. He's really cool fights. Actually, another decent card. I think this is 2 of the 3. This is the second good fight, back to back. So yeah, Algeo's coming as the -160 favorite. Kind of a weird thing. They both fought Kyle Nelson in their previous fight. Algeo lost, and Chow had a draw. One thing I noticed is Chow fights super fucking irregular. He's had 5 fights in 8 years, counting this one. So this will be his 5th fight in 8 years. A little bit over 8 years. I'm pretty sure he won the Road to UFC, like the first one, like fucking ages ago. Like, a long time ago. So yeah, and Choi's coming off 3 losses and a draw. I remember that Carl Nelson fight, and I thought that he actually won. Yeah, so these guys, it's a good fight, but it's a good like mid fight. You know, I feel like these are both guys that are always going to be just outside of the top 15. They're going to be like like the top 20. They'll be like 20, like they'll be like 17 to like 30. You know, that's kind of like a good slot for UFC fight nights and like prelim and stuff. But yeah, it looks to be a good like low tier fight. Yeah, so Algeo's quite mid, but I think that his consistency and his like speed will get him a decision. I think it'll be like a very close split decision, but Algeo will just outstrike him. Moving on to the next fight. Cody Durden versus Bruno Silva. Durden's coming in as the -120 favorite, so it's like near even. Durden is pretty decent. He's got wins over Jake Hadley and Charles Johnson. Pretty decent flyweights. Haven't seen much out of Bruno Silva, to be honest. He's like the fucking 600 millionth Brazilian guy or girl called Silva. Like, what the fuck's up with that? How many Silvas are there in Brazil? Anyway. I'm going to go Durden by decision. It does flyweights, so you know. Flyweight, and Durden doesn't have that many finishes. So yeah, I think he's just way more solid than Bruno Silva. I'm going to go decision Durden. Tyler Durden. Moving on to Kurt Holobaugh versus Kaynan. What the fuck? Kaynan Kruschewsky. Bruh. Anyway. Weird. I feel like they always have Ultimate Fighters guy from last season. They always have at least 2 that fight in the same card. It's Kurt Holobaugh and Cody Gibson, and I swear that they've done this like 3 times since the Ultimate Fighter. But yeah, this Kaynan guy's legit. I remember seeing his Contender Series fight. It was really impressive. He came in and he was also a bit nervous in his UFC debut. Yeah, so Kaynan's coming in as the -155 favorite. Kurt Holobaugh is 1 win, 5 losses in the UFC. So yeah, Kaynan was riding high. He was on like a big win streak, really impressive Contender Series fight, and then he ran into Elvis Brenner, who's legit. You know, I think Elvis Brenner is going to be a contender, lightweight contender. Like, I don't know if he's going to be like champ contender, but I think he'll definitely be like top 10, maybe even like top 5. Maybe, probably not top 10, like top. I think he'll get to like around 7. If I was gonna meta pick that shit. So yeah, I think this is this is Kaynan, bro. 1,000,000%. I'm gonna go Kaynan KO round 2. Actually, no, I'm gonna go Kaynan decision, because talking about Kurt Holobaugh, the MF is tough, so I think he's gonna be able to ride it out. But I think it's gonna be sad. Like, he's gonna be getting pieced the fuck up the whole fight, and it's gonna just be like, oh man. I think it's going to be a bit of a sad beatdown. Yeah, no, Kaynan decision. Moving on to the next fight. Steve Garcia versus Sungwoo Choi. A lot of Koreans on this card. I don't know if it's like something to do with Road to UFC finishing or something. They're just like putting lots of guys on Road to UFC on or something. Or maybe it's because the real main event, my boy Iron Turtle. No, sorry, ho. I couldn't beat your Romeo. Is Korean, so just getting all of his homies on or something. I don't know. So yeah, Garcia's coming in as the -140 favorite. So yeah, Garcia's coming off 3 wins, including win over Chase Hooper, who is legit, but he got him like early in Chase Hooper's career. So yeah, Sungwoo Choi seems quite mid, pretty bad record. I'm pretty sure he's only on here because they're just loading this card of Koreans for some reason. So yeah, I'm gonna go Garcia round 1 KO. Because he was actually in a lightweight fight, so he probably bulked up for that. Now he's coming back down to featherweight, so probably having a bit of extra power. I think he's going to spark this guy. Garcia round KO. Here we go, boys. The real main event, the people's main event, the Iron Motherfucking Turtle versus Brad Tavares. Brad Tavares cannot stop the Turtle, bro. Fuck Brad Tavares, bro. You know, Brad Tavares always fights like he's like he is just like a gatekeeper, bro. He's just always fighting all the cool fighters, and like he'll just fucking beat them a lot of the time and kill their hype. fucking current. He's not fucking beating the Iron Turtles hype though. So Jeongyeong Park's coming in the -185 favorite, deserved. Brad Tavares is way more tested. He's fought fucking a lot of people at middleweight. He is the fucking Neil Magny of middleweight. Neil Magny before Neil Magny. He's literally the Brad Tavares. Neil Magny is the Brad Tavares of welterweight. But he's not fucking stopping my... Oh, what the fuck? He is not stopping my boy, Iron Turtle. Submission round 3 for Iron Turtle. Mana pick. I'm manifesting this. I think it's going to be... Tavares will be up in the scorecards. I think he'll be kind of piecing... he'll be piecing my boy up on the feet in round 1 and 2. He'll win round and 2. It'll be close. But I think early round 3, he'll get him down. And they'll be scrambling and Iron Turtle will find a submission. Submission, round 3. Mark my words. Okay, moving on to the co-main event. Amanda Lemos versus Verna Jandiroba. Jandiroba is coming in as the -135 favorite. I do not get why. I don't get why she's the favorite. Jandiroba lost to Mackenzie Dern, and Lemos wiped the floor with Dern. Jandiroba's best win is Godinez, who was riding hype. Godinez was fighting a lot and winning a lot. Yeah, Lemos fought Wei Li, which is obviously the best strawweight. 100 the best strawweight. I don't know, Rose should really be at strawweight, bro. This division is so fucking dead. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, she was impressive as fuck. They have very similar records when you think about it. If Jandiroba didn't lose to Dern, they would have almost fucking mirror records. It's always because they've beaten Angela Hill. There's only really fucking 5 fighters in strawweight. It's Angela Hill, Godinez, these two, and Wei Li. Who are the other contenders at strawweight? It's just those same people. Every fucking fight night. It's boring as shit. They need... I don't know. Fuck. I feel like they should get rid of strawweight and make featherweight. I think featherweight is the best women's MMA. But I might make a video about that. Because the best women's MMA fight of all time, Nunes Cyborg, right? And if you look at featherweight women's fighters, it's actually good. It's actually good to watch. Strawweight is just too shit. It's too low weight. There's absolutely no threat on the feet. There's only threat on the ground, and they're just not technical enough. You need big women, snoo women, fighting each other at featherweight. That's the only way women's MMA will be consistently entertaining. IMO. But, anyway, continuing on off the pick, I'm going to go Lemos by decision. I just think she has a better resume. She's more tested, and also she's the underdog. I think she's going to outstrike her on the feet. I think Jandiroba will get her down one round and completely control her. But maybe we should get her down in the second round. But I think there'll be definitely one round where she can't go down at all. Lemos will win that on the feet. I think there'll be a round where Jandiroba will get her down, but Lemos will get back up. And then just piece her up on the feet, and she'll just win the round by there being nothing down on the ground, and she just outpieces or outstrikes her. So I think it'll be very close. I think it'll be a split decision, but I think Lemos will take it. Okay, guys, that's all from me. Thanks for watching. Sorry, I wasn't really that hyped for this card, not gonna lie. I'm kind of just doing this video just to fucking keep uploading. But I'm actually hyped as fuck for the next cards. The next month's actually gonna be good. I'm actually gonna put some research into it, watch a lot of fights, and get a really based prediction video out for the next card. And a lot of because Sandhagen is one of my favorite fighters, so I'm looking forward to that fight night. The fucking UK card is absolutely stacked. I love Aspinall. Edwards overhated. IMO. I don't mind Edwards. I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but he's alright. Overhated, and solid next few weeks after some absolute shitty fucking cards the last few weeks. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next few videos. Sorry this video wasn't really that good. I don't really give a fuck about this card, not gonna lie. I'm only really excited for the Iron Turtle fight. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you for the recap video on Sunday or Monday. Alright, later.